Capricorn. I am the soul pool. You are the soul pool. We are the soul pool. Together as a collective. We commence in the 15th of November 2021. Suddenly a lot of pressure on my shoulders. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders for some reason. And I'm getting, or I got, Metal Guru by T-Rex. And they followed a very odd conversation about chicken breasts, which I'd seen on TikTok, where she said that the chicken breasts looked like they'd come off a T-Rex. So, it's Metal Rooster. So if you know that you're a rooster in the Chinese sign and a metal one, it could be very important for you. Having said that, it doesn't have to be connected to the card read. It could be something totally different and separate. So we'll follow on with the read. So your card would be for the 15th. So let's see what it comes out with. Spirit, can you give us any messages for Capricorn the 15th of November 2021, please? And there you are. How strange. Midweek looks important then. Wednesday, I guess. Depending obviously on where in the world you are. Because what's Wednesday to us might be Tuesday or Thursday to you. So, bickering, making mountains out of molehills, avoid that. Fire sign energy. Competition, friction. You no longer caring what other people think. Breaking those shackles. Contracts. Anything that's holding you back. You're not going to be manipulated anymore or manipulate others. Coming out of whatever it is that's been toxic in your life. Having faith. Being blessed 3 times. A Taurus. The keys to a new property. A problem. The solution. Peter's keys. Peter has 2. Peter keeps coming up in the reads. I'm going to have to find out what St. Peter did with his bloody keys. Because I haven't got a clue. So that's my next thing before I go on to the next read. I need to know what it is. Study, government officials, faith, religion, what you was taught to believe. But above all, it's speaking your truth, especially about material matters. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. Wishes and dreams can't come true because something from the past is coming back to haunt you. It could be a visit from spirit. You're not getting out. You need to get out into society and find your tribe. If you don't face things head on and face the chaos, there will be no hope, healing or freedom. Somebody's not taking action. It could be you. No passion in life, no new beginnings. You need to cut through all the confusion, speak your truth, cut through the bullshit, get to the point. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person may be involved somewhere. Stand on your own 2 feet, 9 years is mentioned. Financially independent. Single. And loving it. Those born on the 1st or 1951, plus or minus 12 February to February, may be involved somewhere. And an Aries, this is having pride in yourself, looking after your appearance. Any injuries to the head and face will be healed. It's successful new beginnings, but it's also father figures, hierarchy, somebody who believes they're your superior, a boss, a government official. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So Taurus and Aries are positive. Aquarius, they are negative energy. So 17 negative, 4 and 5 positive, 23 and 31 positive. Yeah, somebody's over emotional because of this competition, this friction. Could be a water sign female. Somebody's depressed or doesn't love themselves enough. Could be that you aren't giving yourself enough love. A change is coming once you release yourself from this burden, this toxicity. Those born on the 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The wheel is turning in your favour. Good fortune. Watch for the ladybirds, not that we'll see any now because we're in winter. Let go of control issues, your hold on finances, the outcome of a situation. What you resist will persist, so don't resist. There is, again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, female, somebody who's detached from her emotions, sees things clearly. Could be a doctor, priest or lawyer that has good advice to be given. Could be a divorcee or a widow. Clarity of thought. There we have the Libra energy. Libra is fantastic. It means that justice will be served in your favour. Any healing that needs to be done in the marriage or in justice situations will be done. It rules the lines and the marital home, but it seems to be no passion there. You have great fear, or someone does, those born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, of the truth coming out. So somebody's in limbo because they don't want the truth to be told. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, bring abundance, happiness, fertility. Taurus energy again. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So we have a run there. We've got the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th, 30th, 31st, 23rd and 22nd. Success is coming your way. With it will bring happiness, abundance and fertility. Cutting through the bullshit, getting to the point. The truth is being told. Massively important. Success is on its way. How fantastic is that? So you just have to avoid the 22nd, the 17th. So the 10th and 11th, again a run, fantastic energy. A lot of major arcanas, it can't be a quiet week, there must be a lot going on. We are going into Taurus. So we're going to Taurus in about 4 days, I think it is. So maybe that's what it is. There you are in your own read, Capricorn, and in the right way, because you're reversed, which means releasing yourself from any shackles, no longer being manipulated, breaking contracts, accepting this good luck that comes your way, no longer bored. But there is some sort of issue from the past that's being revisited. Speaking your truth and releasing whatever this is that's causing this problem. Could be dental problem, could be medical issues. It's those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So again, we've got the 20, the 22, the 23, the one that's missing is the 21, which is the world. A problem needs to be solved. And again, we've got the name Jenny, the Wren, and the truth. It's speaking of the truth. It keeps talking about the truth. The truth is coming out. And justice will be served. Somebody is in limbo, wallowing in a dark place, ill-prepared for changes that need to be made. Scorpio energy, the 13th. So, the 11th is positive, the 13th is negative. Somebody is still grieving or still in depression or in limbo in some way. Changes need to take place. When they do, it will be successful. But the fear is there. We know there's no going back to how things were, but now we're stood on a threshold, pausing before we take our next decision. Yep, something is returning from your childhood or bad memories of the childhood or past issues with children perhaps. 6 months. And somebody's not putting the effort in towards this success. Possibly because they feel they don't have the skill. You are going to have to take the high road and walk away from this conflict, whatever it is, because somebody wants to win at all costs. They don't care if they're miserable as long as they win. They will cut their own nose off to spite the face, and it might be you. There's success there waiting for you as long as you cut the ties and get out into society. Speak your truth, live your truth. Avoid the Scorpio, avoid the Aquarius, and you should be fine. Libra, Aries, Taurus, all good for you. And like I say, I think the moon goes into Taurus in about 4 days' time. So in Pisces, going into Aries, I believe now. Yeah, there's an unexpected invitation or visitor, something that makes you happy. Again, it's the number 1. It's offers and messages of love, gifts of love. It's a pleasant visitor. Yeah, there is a change in the family dynamics. There may be problems with a dog and a child, or a much loved pet in spirit. Was born 1970 plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved somewhere. Yep, success is definitely yours. You've got it twice. So believe in yourself, make your own beliefs, stand strong in your truth, and you will succeed. Wishes and dreams will come true, and whatever this issue is with children or your childhood will improve. But you have to get out there and make it happen. Find your tribe. Because you've been banging your head against a brick wall with somebody for far too long and getting nowhere. They're using you for their own ends, So you need to let go, especially if it's Scorpio. So we've got Scorpio energy there. Libra will help you out. Justice will be served. There's no action or passion there. Everything in the garden is rosy and you are growing. Just got to get out of your mental prison. You've made a prison for yourself. Again, children and the number 13 is a problem. It is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly child, an issue. Someone else holds the key here, or there's lack of effort on your part to sort this out. I need to find out what Peter's keys is, because the key is there again. Something will come to light. Again, the 31, you're getting repeat numbers, and Spirit are giving you the chance for a new beginning. Don't lose this opportunity. Could be a new home, a new life, new career, pays off within a year. So let's see, because this looks like a good read. There's just a few things that you've got to deal with. And there we are, Pisces. So know that we've just technically come out of Pisces, Saturday, Sunday. It will bring things back up from the past. It is meant to play with your emotions. The 6 or 24 could be very important. Siblings, communications. But you got to believe in yourself above all. 24. It is the Hanged Man. You've put yourself in limbo. You're sacrificing yourself for others who aren't grateful, or you're playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want. Spirit want you to be like a mermaid. Not have fear, which you've got there, of the depth. Only have fear of a shallow living. And number 4, and Anne could be important. In faith and trust, you must accept what is. You've got the acceptance card there. Pisces is a double fish. It's ruled by Neptune, god of the waters, oceans and seas. It is a mutable sign, so adaptable. Its home, being the 12th house, is of self-undoing, so you may be your own worst enemy. It is mysterious and unfathomable, but can indicate a life that needs clarifying as well as definition. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac and symbolises an old soul, one who's passed through many lives, has picked up much here and there, and experienced almost everything along the way, but sometimes doesn't process things well and tends to repeat mistakes. So they're bringing something around so you don't repeat your mistake again. Pisces have trouble maintaining their boundaries, so you may have Pisces in the chart. Sometimes they even feel half erased. If you ever observed a Pisces, you may notice they don't appear as intelligent as they really are. You could even call them gullible or vague until they start cranking out works of genius. And they can be so psychically tuned in, it'll knock your socks off. Pisces is a beautiful sign with much compassion, denoting true vision that links up with the collective. Those ruled by the sign know much, know it deep down, but have trouble sorting matters out. They are able to sense deeply, except for certain things that are extremely bad for them that turn into mishaps or disasters. But through it all, Pisces will survive, and so will you. Dreamers, artists, composers, poets, mystics, victims and prisoners, prisoner of your own mind, all fall under the rulership of this water sign. There is little doubt that higher consciousness falls under the domain of Pisces. In a superficial way, it looks to the world as if the world is their oyster, with their talent, beauty, sensitivity and connectedness with the unknown. Pisces sees the best and is an idealist, but the flip side of this is cynicism, which can come in waves. So dreams will lead you now, but clear thinking is a must, which is what they asked you to do. Clarity. Cut through the bullshit, get to the point. You may be extra sensitive to beauty currently. Poetry courses through you. You feel connected to source. You like the idea of surrendering to what is. Compassion flows. You must take advantage of inspiration and channel it into a creative project. If you have a notion or a dream, swim to it. Capture the wave. A great idea from the past may re-emerge, and you may want to return and finish it. But you will want to tackle this idea soon when you are inspired, or the entire matter will disappear into the rushes of the deep. About your question, you may be confused by the reactions of others or simply unable to get the answers you want. Pisces can be like the pristine sea or the muck of a swamp, so getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not being pulled under by other people's complications. It's even possible you have someone in your life who saps you. Usually this is unintentional, but because of some delusional way of thinking or viewing the world that clouds the issue. Don't fall into that confusion. Make sure you are protective and have your proper boundaries. You may have physical symptoms but find no reason for them. Be careful when this card comes up, especially in regards to medicine or drugs, because allergies and strange reactions to medication may develop. When the Pisces card is involved, circumstances may be covert or at least obscured from view. Dreams will be important, visions, surrender. Don't get paranoid. Confusion, a sense of being erased or having fragile boundaries. Sensitivity and compassion. Serving others, linking up with the collective, wanting to merge, knowing all but having trouble sorting it out. Trouble getting on track, floating or feeling adrift. The sleaze factor. Self-undoing, getting caught up with the wrong crowd. Being caught in a snare. Seeing enemies as friends and friends as enemies. Sensing much except the really bad stuff which is obvious to other people. Being gullible, lacking critical thought, joining the crowd when it's not a good idea. Seeing the best, then turning cynical. Candles, perfumes and intoxicating smells. Oils, art, paintings, music and poetry. The voice of the universal consciousness, the spirit world, speaking to the dead. Being sucked in by odd religions or beliefs. Interest in God or spirituality of all kinds. But you must be careful, there are toxins, drug allergies and responses hanging about. Issues with the feet and toes. Compassion, oneness, art, unconsciousness, music, water and being the victim. So remember the story of the hanged man? It's the guy that gave humanity fire. The gods got angry and strung him up by his feet because he interfered with the divine timing. And he was left in limbo to have his liver pecked out every day by the eagle. The people that he'd given the fire to never bothered to come and cut him down. They just carried on with the merry way, thinking they was brilliant because they had this fire. So they was ungrateful. Wasn't grateful for what he did. So he might as well not have bothered. He was pardoned by the god in the end. They did feel sorry for him. But don't stick your neck out for people when it's not really worth it. Yeah, you are tuning into your natural frequency. Big changes will take place, but remember, don't fight against these because they are for your greater good. Your soul flame is burning. You need to go with your heart. It's massively important. Follow your heart and you won't go wrong. Don't fear. Have the courage to step forwards and join society or the collective, whichever way you like. Find your own tribe. It may be false idols. Metal Guru is a false idol. And according to the Bible, I believe, we should not make false idols. The Bible's God says he is within you. You don't need false idols. You don't need to look to others for faith. You have it within yourself. Oh, that's going to be an hard one to say. That one's blue lace agate. That's the Fool. Number 22 again. It's Chris Summer. Chris 22. Chrysicola. Chrysicola improves your confidence and emotional sensibility, so it stops you being so fearful. By promoting self-awareness and inner balance, this crystal suppresses your fear of illness, kicks out negative thoughts, and provides confidence to those who lack the desire to achieve something, so helping you put the effort in. It is famous among people who do claim calm meditation, as it relieves mental tension and helps them cool down. It takes you away from unprovoked anxiety and fear, and thus effective for making objective judgments. So you need to have clear judgment in this case, and you haven't got it because you're confused. So you're not rising like the phoenix because you're confusing yourself. And 35, which is 8, which is strength. Blue lace agate. Soft energy brings inner peace as it cools down emotions and calms you down after this conflict, whatever it is. It gets rid of the negative traits formed by the pessimistic memory from interpersonal relationships at a young age. It has the ability to purify all types of norms, anxiety and sadness to a brighter version. It gently heals the wounds and shame caused by misunderstandings, making you return to your original state. Let me know if you've had any dealings with chicken breasts or dinosaurs. I don't know what that's about. Vulnerability. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable. It requires a lot of courage to take down all the walls and expose your humanness. Your angel's guide say it is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separated from other people and the divine. You must ask your angels to help you dissolve your mask and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like the butterfly from its cocoon, which is what you're stopping it doing right now. The reward will be freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and dare to be open. Vulnerability is actually your strength. Thanks for listening. Bye.